The Continental, from the world of John Wick, everything you need to know. Although John Wick wasn't intended to become a franchise, it has become one of the most popular action sagas ever, and it's set to take over your TVs as well. The Continental, from the world of John Wick, a small-screen spin-off, will debut on Peacock in September 2023, giving fans of the Wickiverse's bloodthirsty assassins enough to do until John Wick Chapter 5 inevitably hits theaters. We weren't sure if we would make a second one. All 4 John Wick films were directed by Chad Stahelski, who revealed this to Deadline in March 2023. 6 months after the first one was completed, Keanu contacted and asked, "How are we going to do this? Would you like to proceed?" The solution took months to find. We reasoned, well, what's the chance we can really blow that out if there's a Continental in every city? We didn't realize something until we started writing the second one. That opened it up as long as we get rid of reality and don't care that this is a realistic, gritty action movie instead of more of a fantasy one. The Continental, a network of hotels frequented by assassins who are forbidden from conducting business there, serves as the starting point for the upcoming TV series directed by Greg Coolidge and Kirk Ward. Given that The Continental is set in the 1970s, Reeves is unlikely to make an appearance, but the show's makers have vowed to craft a tale that will let viewers spend a little more time in the movie industry. According to a statement made in June 2023 by producer Basil Iwanek, the 4 Wick films take place over a 3-month period. Either John is pursuing and being pursued. There hasn't been a chance to pause and give the spectator a chance to learn more about the world and its inhabitants. We now have the opportunity to investigate these personalities, how they got to be who they are, and how the Continental came to be the heart of this universe in our television series, The Continental. The Continental, a film about the namesake hotel chain that gives the assassins and criminals in the John Wick flicks a safe haven, is set in the 1970s. The series will explore the origin of the hotel, according to Peacock's official synopsis, through the eyes and actions of a young Winston Scott as he's dragged into the hellscape of 1970s New York City to face a past he thought he'd left behind. Here, Colin Woodall will step into the role of younger Winston, who is played by Ian McShane in the movies. The Continental, a prequel to John Wick that takes place around 40 years before the events of the movies, also includes movie characters and backdrops. Although John Wick, who was a toddler during the events of the series, is unlikely to make an appearance, other franchise characters will play important roles. The series will also include a younger version of Charon, who was portrayed by the late Lance Reddick in the films, in addition to Winston Scott.